Gonna see if anybody pops in here. I'm not sure if anybody is, but if not, we'll just do the show with DW. How are you? Number one. How's it going, DW? We have so much snow out there right now. Bye. All right, bye. See ya. I won't continue my story until I see who else is in here then. If you're leaving, see ya. Now we got so much snow out there, man. It's crazy. James Nelson, how are you doing, sir? It's crazy how much snow. I mean, it's piling up now. We got Mike, how are you? It's piling up outside right now. Jeff. That's good. That is really, really good. And it's cold. I don't know what the temperature is right now, but earlier it was kind of crazy. But it wasn't crazily cold. Let me see here. I'll tell you just what it was. Two degrees outside tonight, right, guys? 2 degrees. Yes. 2 degrees. Congratulations. What did you get, if you do not mind me asking? Pixar, it didn't happen. What are you talking about? The temperature? I'll show you a pic. Does not matter to me. Let me see here. I'll show you right here. Albino spider. I got one. I just got one a couple months back. I like it. Going to be breeding it this year. Should definitely be up to weight. And yes, they're great animals. I think they are. Anyway, TJ, how are you, buddy? There, it happened. Sorry, DW. Had to do it. Yes, I was watching the live stream, and I saw him telling you that, James. Congratulations on your pickup also. I wish it was warm enough here because I would love stuff to come my way, but, temperatures of 2 degrees, I don't even know if they can ship it to the hub. I'm not sure, When I lived in Philadelphia, they could ship you around because it was never really, really super cold, so... Oh, congratulations. I'm glad you had a great birthday party, TJ. Not sure what exactly makes up a fireman because I'm not. I don't know what. If you could tell me what it is, I can let you know. Tell me what's in a fireman. I know exactly, and I could tell you if you could put it together or not. Cinnamon fire, yes. Cinnamon fire and an albino spider will be just fine. It's when you get to like spider spot nose and you get to pastel spiders and you get not pastel, but spider champagne, champagne things, hidden gene Woma spiders. I got a list here. Yeah, spot nose, sable, things like that. When you mix it with the spiders, when you start running into trouble, spider to spiders, bad news. And I'm sure there's a few other ones out there that nobody's really realized yet, but they will as time goes on. So, but yes, that one will be good. What you know? Well, yeah, and it's never really cold. Yeah, I agree. DW, I'm answering your question. There really isn't too much to worry about with the spider gene, other than what you breed it to. You just got to watch. You know, yes, spot nose combinations can be lethal genes. They also have. I don't know if they have the wobble. I think they do. I know the cinnamon, the champagne has a wobble, but yeah, spot nose mixed with certain things could be trouble, and I'd have to do a little research to find out exactly what they are. So, you know, spider. I love spider. I have a few in my collection. Stevie, you had a great live stream tonight, buddy. If you look up, like, I'm sure if you look it up, you could see what you can and cannot breed a spot nose to, things like that. Well, congratulations, TJ. You guys got to watch my video tomorrow. See what I got to say about trying to get more subscribers. It's pretty cool. What you guys, it'd be something that people would like. Oh, that sucks, Slash. I have no idea, James. I'd have to look it up. I don't know. I'd really have to look that up. I have a beautiful orange ghost. What you'll hear a lot of people do is they'll only have like females of the spider, female of the all the lethal genes. It only carries females of those, so they don't ever take a chance of breeding a male to it. A lot of people do that. Yeah, a lot of people showed up at your live stream, Stevie. Yeah, Matt does that. Yes. Yeah. Justin, how are you? See, Jeff, there's your culprit right there. It was Justin. You're funny, Jeff. You are funny. Yeah, person always needs more snakes, man. I got some on order. Can't get shipped probably now until spring. It's kind of disappointing. So hoping it would stay warmer longer than it was, but it didn't. And you know how it goes. We got so much snow today, man. It's still snowing right now. I don't think anybody knows. Yep, Slash rides in a caddy. You got ice, no snow there, Mike? No? Yeah, grizzly bears are pretty cool, Jeff. Lots of ice, huh? I got lots of ice and lots of snow. Yeah. What, up in the mountains, Justin? That's a good deal. Where are you located at, Mike? Mason, how are you, buddy? How are you doing? No mountain snow there yet, huh? Great. That's good. That's good. Mike, where are you located? I used to live in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So, yeah. Yeah, what's he messing with you there, DW? Don't think I've ever heard of Cooked Forest, though. I'd have to think of where that's at. Name where it's at. Is it like in western part of the state or what? For a Subaru, so yeah, they weren't willing to lose their job. Yeah. Oh, Fort about okay. So you're more towards the middle of the state then. Sean, what is up, my friend? How are you doing tonight, buddy? Have you ever been northwest of Erie? Okay. Have you ever been to like Mars, Pennsylvania, and places like that? Brad, how are you? Yeah, I was there a couple times. TJ, thank you for stopping by, buddy. I'll see you later. Oh, yeah, I'm not too bad other than the snow and the cold here. It's I hate it. But it's better than living in Philadelphia. Don't get me wrong, I love my Philadelphia and I love the state of Pennsylvania, but when it comes to raising kids, the big city's not the place to be raising your kids. Oh, yeah, okay. Then I guess you have been like by Mars and stuff like that in Somerton and places like that, yeah. You should go look up Garrett Hartle there in Pittsburgh, right outside of Pittsburgh. I don't mean to laugh, but gotta have your wits about you when you go to Philadelphia. Off of I-80, yes. I-80 goes right through Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Am I correct? I like the cool weather too. I just don't like the sub-zero temperatures with the snow. You've never been there, Stevie? Yeah, that's what I thought. Carlisle's the big. Yep. That's a cool little town, Carlisle. Justin, how are the snakes doing since you moved them? Are they doing okay and everything's fine? Yeah, Kevin's a good guy there, Jeff. You'd never go wrong with buying anything from Kevin. Yeah, see, that's my problem here, out in the middle of nowhere. I live way out in the middle of nowhere. I'm serious. I live 2 hours from the um, FedEx hub, even, and that's why I I have to breed my own stuff up because otherwise I'd never get it. I'd have to buy all frozen stuff. Well, that's good that they're all doing okay, and I'm sorry you pulled a muscle in your back. I really do feel your pain because I know what what it's like to have back pain. You sure it's 81 there, DW? I could have swore it was 80. Might have been 81. It might be 81. I don't know. I've been on that road 1,000 times. I just don't know what the name of it is. Oh, snakier crowd. How are you doing, son? I hope you're doing good there, buddy. Don't be getting in any trouble, your snakier crowd. That's in South Dakota, Stevie. So, what are you doing, Snakier Crowd? Snakier Crowd's in the house, everybody. Everybody, please go subscribe to Snakier Crowd. Yeah, that's. I'm sorry about the back pain. It's back pain is just crushing, devastating. You don't ever have to say you're sorry for anything here, Stevie. I tell you that all the time. Yeah, I was going to say that, Mike. I do believe it's 81 because 80 would have to go from east to west. 81 would go from north to south. David Theory. Yeah, is it funny? Because I can hear you laughing. Snakier crowd, I can hear you laughing. Yeah, I've been there. I was there this last summer, Stevie. If you follow my blog, you would have seen that. Is anybody else playing with you there, Snakier crowd? I said, what I said is anybody else playing there with you, Snakier crowd? The Snakier crowd person is the most important person in this room besides myself, DW. And that is no joke. Forget it, Snakier crowd. Forget it, Snakier crowd. Yeah, I got some bulging disc, herniated disc. I had a cystic twin on my back and the spinal bifida. I know back pain. No. Not well. Come on, Sneaky Crowd. Let's hear the the pumpkin call, is it? Do you know what the pumpkin call is, Sneaky Crowd? Forget it, Snakier Crowd. Forget it. Drop it. I don't know how he would know what that is because he watches our channel all the time. He is my biggest fan besides Slash Master. Oh, yes. You know what? He can answer any question about me that I know you would never know the answer to. Ooh, your neck is jacked up. You know, my sister was in a car accident and broke her neck, and she suffers really bad now with neck pain. How did you figure out how to do that? How is it going to go? How are you going to get it? That he is, Jeff. He is the greatest gamer on the planet. Yeah, I've been through a few back surgeries myself, Mike, and I wouldn't wish it on anybody. It's horrible. I don't know about that, DW. You might think so, but I'm sure Slash can answer questions that no one else knows but Slash and Sneakier Crowd. I did not say anything, Sneakier Crowd. Oh, God. DW, if you don't know who Sneakier Crowd is, you're not a true fan. Yeah. And I don't know about that one. No, don't go sit in your corner. Don't go sit in your corner. If you're a true fan of mine, you would know who Sneakier Crowd is, DW. Mm. Well, that's a shame. Does anybody, this is my question. Does anybody in here know who Sneakier Crowd is? If you do know who Sneakier Crowd is, put it in the comments below, and that'll prove that you're a true fan. Who is it, DW? Ah. You're late, DW. Everybody else knew, but you didn't. Yes, he is in a state of confusion, James. That's hilarious. Oh, Stevie knows. That's hilarious. Oh, geez. Mm. You didn't know, but you had your suspicions. Yeah, you could. When he was talking, didn't you? When I was saying stuff, didn't you hear me answer him? But no, he wasn't saying that. That's because he's in the other room yelling out here. What did you say? You hear him? He did it again. Now his sister's gonna come in and be like, "Could you tell him to stop?" It's coming. Mark my words. I'm trying to sleep. Oh no, that's all right, Brad. I was just messing with DW. It was all just a mess. Now he's gonna go sit in the corner. He may have even left. I don't think David. No, I do feed frozen thawed. I have a few that'll free to eat frozen thawed. I'm trying to switch them all over to frozen thawed, because it's, of course, it's safer for the animals. But yeah, I would prefer to feed them something like frozen thawed or freshly killed prey. Troy, thank you for stopping in here, buddy. We still need to do our thing. I'll talk to you later about that. And you tried to call me yesterday and I missed it, buddy. I'm truly sorry. Yes, people, please hit up the thumbs up. Although House of Inverts, I think it's broken because there's 14 people in here and only 6 thumbs up, so it has to be broken or something. What is your phobia about it? What I don't understand. It scares you to feed frozen thawed, or you just don't like messing with them when they're dead or something? Yeah, you got to go check everybody out, huh? Well, of course you feed live. You know, I feed live to my tarantulas too, but I think he was talking about snakes. Don't thaw them out of your mouth. Ah. Let me see here. Where's that? Yeah, it is super inconvenient because it's hard, especially if you don't have time to sit there to make sure that the animals don't attack the snakes or something. It could be pretty hard to do. That's why I'm trying to switch everything over. Most of my little ones don't, though, and there's a few big ones that won't. Only I got at least 1 or 2 big ones that are only eat live. Are you selling any hognets? I just sold one not that long ago, but it's too cold to ship out now. But in the spring, I will definitely have someone to get these two paired up again. Are you interested in anything in particular? Oh, you did? Okay. I did not know that. I apologize. House of Inverts, I do apologize. Yeah, and I figure I could eventually get them all over to frozen thawed. The pied, I just switched the pied over to frozen thawed, and he kills it, man. He's just like right on it, boom. Oh, it does, especially when you got a bigger collection. It could take a lot. Matt, how are you doing tonight, sir? I knew who it was. Other people might not. Yeah, I won't have no anacondas.
Did you hear the 80 times I yelled?
Yes, Andrew.
Check out my channel.
Yes, I did.
Let them to check out my channel.
Did. I told them.
Want to hear what I'm doing to my friends downstairs?
Not right this minute, Andrew. Stop. I said not right this minute. Now go in the other room. Well, it's not funny. I told you not to do it, did I not?
You're welcome.
No, I do not have any. I have anacondas, but none that are big enough to breed this year. I might have one that's up to size, but I'm not sure. I have to check her out. Sounds like you had a good day, Matt. Oh yeah, with the anaconda morphs in the hognose, you got like this super condas and all that. I think they're just amazing. Probably need to go relax a little bit there, Stevie. My favorite hognose would have to be a high red or an extreme red super conda. Mike, thank you for stopping in. And stopping again, please. But at least That I'm not sure. They may, but I'm not sure. I believe this sand boa has the genetic paradoxing, but I don't know about the hognose. I am not 100% sure on that. I'd have to really check into it. Do you carry hognose at your store at all, Matt? Well, we'll be glad to have you back, Mike. Yeah, I believe the Samboa has it, but I'm not sure about the hognose. Oh, yeah. See, some of these states are kind of funny about that stuff. You get to Illinois just because they're on the endangered species list in Illinois. But yeah, when they're one born in captivity, you would think that they would kind of let it slide. You ever hear of Dan Kroll, Matt? I believe he lives in Kansas. He's a big-time hognose breeder out of Kansas. But I think he had to have permits or something. I'm not 100% sure. He is a man that knows everything about the hognose. Yes, he does. Haven't seen or heard from him in a while. I texted him and he never got back to me. So I'm not, he's probably a pretty busy guy right now. Technically, they are, yes. And there have been some pretty significantly bad bites from them, Mason. But if a person's careful, they're not super fast or anything like a rattlesnake or anything would be. But yeah, and so are garter snakes, of course, and so are the ringneck snakes. So, I don't know, my aunt was bit by a garter snake. Her whole arm swelled up she was bit between the index finger and the second finger, and her whole arm swelled up big like a balloon. Yes, they are. You can look it up online. You can look up garter snake, the rear fangs, too, and you can see it, and I'll show you pictures of them. Yes. Technically, you would have to let them chew on you for a little bit. Yes. Yeah, spider pies are amazing. Most people don't. King snakes, no. No. I got bit the other day by a king snake. It grabbed my finger and tried to rip it off. Yes, Komodo dragons are. Most of your monitor lizards are technically, now a lot of people don't know this, but they do have a form of venom. It's an anticoagulant venom, and it could be pretty significant when they bite you. Well, neither is the hognose venom, but most people will make you swell up. Yes, they are. They're immune to rattlesnake venom. I think they're immune to rattlesnake venom. I was thinking of a different snake, but no. Yeah. And I'm sure that some of them, like Florida king snakes and all that, they eat copperheads and stuff like that. They're most likely immune to that venom also. I have to disagree with you there, Justin, and that's all I'm going to leave that at, because we had this argument before, and I'm not going to argue with you about it. Brad, thank you for stopping in here. Yes. Yes, it is hard to argue with science. That's why I know I'm right. That's why I'm just going to leave it at that. Oh, Mexican Black Kings I love them. I think they're great. I think they are great. Yes, you can, Theory. You can definitely find them that way. Yep. The reason people try to say that they're not venomous is due to the fact that they're such a big, huge part of the hobby. Nobody wants to admit it. But they are. Trust me. Everyone's doing good, Slash, I believe. You know, a few years ago, I had a bunch of Mexican Black King snakes. And they were going for like 50 and $60, and now they're through the roof. Stevie, do you have a pied? Oh, I have to agree with you, Matt. Making your own of anything is more satisfying than buying it. Yeah, it's amazing how fast they've become very popular again. There's a few snakes making resurgence like that, and you're like, what? Another one of my favorite king snakes is definitely the speckled king. Love the speckled king. Justin, I'm sorry. You can say whatever you want, buddy. I know for a fact they're venomous. That's all I'm going to say about it. End of discussion. It's over. I'm not going to talk about it no more. Speckled rattlesnakes are very awesome. Good luck with trying to convince people with that, Justin. I'm not going to argue with you. I will not do it. It will be over. This is it. I'm done discussing it as of right now. Don't mention it again. Done. Good night, Brad. You can't see his comments. Why can't you see his? I don't know why you wouldn't be able to see his comments. Blackballed. So, what has everybody been up to? Any new locks there, Matt? I got a bunch of locks today. Again. Crazy. I had a few locks today. Hey, Will, how are you doing, buddy? I had some head for albinos locked, and a few other things. How are you doing tonight, Will? Jay's Reptiles, how are you doing, buddy? I meant to ask you, how is your grandfather doing? I did not see anything. That is cool. Just chilling tonight, huh? Matt, what is your most anticipated clutch of the upcoming season? What's the one you're going to be most excited about? Well, I am glad that sounds like he's getting better, Jay. Yeah, right. You're funny. Oh, that'll be cool to see. Yeah. I was watching a video of yours today, Matt. It was with Question Girl, your wife there, talking about the when you were breeding your I believe it was your het pies to each other, and she kept the one with the little ringer on it. How is that? How is that turning out? How is that project? Is that you still have that snake, and is it still growing? Sorry. That is she going to pick out another one too? That happens. It's hard to determine which ones will eat and which ones won't. They get something in their head and they won't eat. It's crazy. Does she plan on grabbing another one ever anytime soon and trying to do it? Oh, that'll be cool. Let's see what she does with it. She grab a male or a female? Yeah, James, it happens, man. There's nothing you can do. Ooh, pumpkin pies are very, very stunning. Very stunning. That's a good way to, like you said, to get your significant other into the hobbies by letting them pick something out that's eye catching and letting them care for it and do everything and find the fun in it. When I first met Becky, she was terrified of reptiles, snakes in general, until I started, bringing her around. I went and picked up a couple, and then next thing you know, she's got her own collection of geckos, and she's got her own ball pythons too. Now she got a couple, so it's pretty neat to do that, to get somebody into it. Yeah, that's what happens with the wife too. Half the time, she's like, "Could you go down and take care of the gecko?" Oh, did who get blocked from the live? Yes, the LSR fire line is very cool. And no, he's not blocked. Mm-mm. Ooh, that's bad. You see, that's why I like using paper. You get that paper from Ed, and it's just great stuff. I give 3 strikes. Yeah, James. Yeah, paper towels are pretty good, but that stuff that CMC has, you would really like that. It's very cheap and affordable. They could still get even with the cocoa fiber. I've heard of some horror stories where I'm not saying it could happen, but it could get messed up a little bit. What's this say? Oh no, you would never be able to do it. Without the support of your wife. There's been a lot of major divorces in this hobby, due to that same reason. Because you spend so much time with them, you really do need your spouse's support. Yep, that's the way to go. I've tried a lot of that stuff, and I'm not just saying because Ed's a very good friend of mine, but once I started using them papers he made, that's it. I won't use anything else. Yeah, all substrate has pros and cons, exactly. Yep, Ed. Yep. See, what I don't like about like aspen bedding is once it gets wet and even if it dries off, it starts to get little black spots on it right away, like it's going to mold. So that's a pain. And what I don't like about like the coconut fiber stuff, even the real fine stuff, is even if the animal goes to the bathroom and you like spot clean, which is fine. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. Sometimes when they pee, it goes through the whole. This kind of runs around in there a little bit and soaks up in that stuff, and it kind of sometimes it can get a smell. But I find it just the papers when they go to bathroom, I just roll it up and throw it out. I'll have you. What was the eye problem? What caused the eye problem? Was it like bacteria or stuff got in it or what? Oh, Matt, have you ever thought about trying out Ed's papers? Matt CMC papers? He cuts them personally to the size of your tub. It's a special kind of paper too. Yes, because you're going to start working around the houses, right? Making yeah. So, Matt, thank you for stopping in here, buddy, and I will see you later. Stop in again, please, anytime. And be safe, Matt, with the chainsaw. Matt, thank you, and see you later, buddy. Be safe tomorrow when you're doing that. What is that slash? That'll be good to see. Lesser. Ah, that's funny. What's that, a new morph there, DW? Goofball? Is that something new? You know, I'm beginning to think Sasquatch really grabbed Ed because he ain't around. Call him. To end it, call him. Do you hear me? Sasquatch is your new name. Jeffafa. Slash Squatch. I like it. Oh, God. Oh. I wouldn't change it, Jeff. I like it, man. DW is a goofball. Hey, Jeff, I just texted you. Did you get it? We know you're a goofball, DW. Did you hear me, Jeff? Ouch. Why? You don't like his name, DW? Oh, you wish you can come up here and see us, Steve? Nah, I would never put DW in timeout that I know of. DW is amazing. Yeah, maybe someday you will, or maybe someday we'll go to a reptile show down there by Denver or something and stop by and visit you or something, huh? Yeah, it is. Just like DW is way better than Dave. Oh. Yeah, he's always saying he's in the corner. That's because he likes to sit there and watch. Comes out and pounces like a cat. Wow. So, Will, I never did get to. How are things Oh, excuse me. How are things going at your place with your animals? Is everything going good? And you getting any locks or anything? Raw. uh, yeah. Things seem to be going. I got some locks too, and then there's a few things that are just taking a good old time, and it's crazy. I got one pied male down here that just not pied male, but one banana male that just doesn't seem to want to do anything. Oh no, he won't be. Oh yeah. Amazingly enough, back in the day, I seen somebody put like 100 and some gram female, I mean male, in with a female, and he did his thing. It was crazy. Not that I would suggest that because a lot of times they go off feed and then they don't start eating right away, and it slows their growth down and stuff. It's not good. Maniac, what is up, my friend? Yeah, it's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk at all. I don't think I would ever do it. I'm just saying I've seen it done. Keep it up, DW. And I would hate to physically put you in timeout, big guy. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, sorry about that, guys. I was looking something up. How long have you been breeding ball pythons, Andrew? Oh, geez. I couldn't even go back 30. I've been doing all this, not ball pythons for 30 years, but started out with reticulated and Burmese pythons, and then it went from there. But I've been dibble dabbling in a lot of things for a long time. Give me 1 second, guys. I gotta look something up. Sorry about that, guys. Let me see. J/ mine is this. I like this. And what makes you think 30 years, DW? Let me see. The red-eyed leucistic albino. Yes, that's an amazing one. Of course it does. Has lesser in it. Not always, though. Theory. It. First off, there are several people that breed them, and they don't have kinking all the time. It can be a major problem. You got to know where your line came from of the black pastel. And some of the issues can be solved through incubation temperatures and stuff like that. But then you never know. There could be some major issues. I suppose anybody can have major issues with kinking of those. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. It's a tough decision to make. And like Matt was saying, he did it. And if it turns out to be a train wreck, he's never going to do it again. Ed from CMC, how are you doing, sir? I thought you were mad at me or something. You didn't pop in here for, Just kidding, buddy. Just kidding. I know you're not. Well, that's it. Just so everybody knows what Black Bolt is talking about, and I'm just going to settle this right now. If his theory was correct, So, anyway, I just want to put this out there. A boomslang's teeth are not fangs, they're not hollow either, and they're considered extremely venomous. That's all I'm saying. Done. Not saying another word. Snakier crowd, hello. So, Ed, how was your day? Okay. Understood. But, Ed, how was your day today? Is everything okay with the fires and stuff that are going on in California? Okay. Have anything exciting going on there at all? Ed, nothing big, nothing new going on. Oh, Ed, I meant to ask you that snake that you and I were talking about the other night. Did you ever get a chance to sex it? I agree. Well, I agree. No, that's not good, Ed. That's never good. You didn't, Slash? Oh, Ed, no rush. Don't worry about it. Like I said, it doesn't matter either way. Does not matter either way. I was just curious. I know you're a busy man, and you have a lot on your plate with everything you do. Desert Reptiles, how you doing? Yep. Ed, it does not matter to me. I said that. Does not matter. Yeah, them fires were devastating. I mean, I was watching the news. It's crazy. Completely crazy. He says it's next to Sacramento. Oh, you see, I'm sorry. I see your post like a second later there, DW. To be the only Super Mojave version, otherwise. Oh, that's pretty interesting to know. Well, that's not good either, Ed. You know, it's probably not good to be breathing that in. Ed, you know, when I'm done this tonight, I'm going to go outside and I'm going to videotape for you. You should see how much snow is falling right now. It's crazy here. You missed the reptile show there this year, Stevie? Ash can start fires too, can it? If it's like embers or whatever. Would you get one reptile show a year there, Stevie, or is it just a couple? Oh. Sorry you missed it. Grab some hot dogs and marshmallows. Yeah. Well. Hey, Ed, with all that smoke and all that ash, does it affect your tortoises or anything that are outside? Okay. Yeah, because you want a pure white one, right, David? What is it, Stevie? Go ahead, ask. Yes, that would be amazing to see. And I know, David, that you're working on it. Greg Theory, you're the expert on this one. What is the cherry bomb? You would think albino Russo, right? Is this what you're saying, James? You would think an albino Russo to an albino Russo would make a pure white snake with red eyes. Is that what you're saying, James? All right, Kentucky, and I'll see you later, buddy. Thank you for stopping in. Hope to see you here again. Yes. Well, that's what I meant too, but I just said the full albino version. But yeah, it would have to, you would think it would be a bright white snake. I mean, the purest of white with red eyes. All right, Stevie, you lay down and have a great night, buddy. Sorry you're in back pain. Yeah, we do hope you feel better, Stevie. Oh, you said you were going to lay down. I thought you were getting off. We made a Super Mojave albino. Oh, that's right. You're getting the snake, aren't you, Stevie? Snakes. Yeah, the super lesser would be extremely white. Well, guys, going on an hour and a half. I'm a little bit tired. I think I'm going to hop off. I want to thank everybody for coming in here. I want to thank Theory, David, Stevie, Maniac, Jeff, James, Mason, Slash, Justin, Ed, Will. I want to thank everybody. Snake Ear Crowd. Sorry, Snake Ear Crowd. It's time for bed, buddy. Goodbye, Snake Ear Crowd. Bye. No, yes. I'm getting off. Goodbye. All right, yeah, talk to you later. Yes, we're getting off. Yes, you can say no a million times. We're getting off. All right, guys. And Andrew, watch this. You ready, buddy? You watch this, Sneaky Crowd? You watching? Watch. Ready? 1, 2, 3.